Okay. Ooh, a bit too loud here. Hold on a second. Why is that happening? That was so weird. I don't know why that happened. Maybe because I had to restart the computer or something? Please stop doing this to me. I guess I'll do maybe 61. That should be good enough. Alright, let's go. That was so weird. Dun, dun, dun. So good afternoon, good morning, good evening to where you are in the world. It is me, New Alpha Japan, and we are back once again with some more PUBG. This game is too good right now, and I'm having way too much fun playing this game. There's so much to learn and so much to improve upon in this game that there's just constant replay value every single time. And I'm so happy that I have a chance to play this. So I hope I can actually give you all a chance to learn alongside me and can level up together and become top players. Let's hope this server is alright. Now, I'm assuming the server is not going to be as high volume right now, just because it is work day in Japan. So I'm going to go to the Asia servers and see what's up. I don't think it should be too bad. But yeah, Korea, Japan, I'm assuming that not too many players will be there, because in Korea it's also a work day. It's Monday morning, so a lot of players will probably be at work, I assume. Whereas Asia is a bigger continent, so we'll see what happens. I've been spending a great deal of time playing CSGO. Not CS. Well, I've been playing CS:GO, but not in the competitive sense, but more or less just using the aim training. Just trying to really improve upon my aim, my accuracy, because I feel like my greater strength in PUBG is that I can position myself very well. I know where to hide. I know where to pick people off. Of course, I'm still improving in that area, but it definitely is my greater strength. I understand like the player psychology more than I would with aiming, so I'm working on the aiming aspect of things, so that way I can really start to improve. Ironside's kind of poo-poo. A little bit of lag, I think. This gun doesn't feel as powerful as I would like it to be. And I think we're lagging a little bit. But I guess Asia would include, well, all parts of Asia, Southeast Asia, of course Japan. But then again, maybe they've I don't know. We'll see. Where do we go? I do not know, but I would like to know. Alright, so we're hitting up, let's see, okay, quarries, not too bad. I might actually go to my favorite spot over here. I know I'm trying to be more aggressive. Actually, you know what? Let's skip that. Let's go to the military base today. If we actually do go there. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna go there myself. It's gonna be a long way, but we'll do it. And I got out the plan kind of late, so that might actually put me at a slight disadvantage. But we'll see. Oh, we're getting there. No, I'm not too sure who else is coming here. I'm assuming a lot. Yep, everyone's coming here. Of course they would. Why wouldn't they? Alright, so yeah, it seems like everybody's taking this route. Now I'm going to try and go in as fast as possible. My goal is get any weapon that I can. Doesn't matter if it's a shotgun, pistol, whatever. Yeah, it's lagging. But I'm going to try my best to get whatever I can. Get in. And get the necessary kills that I have to get. And once those kills are done, we get the heck out. We don't have time to waste. Because we want to try and get to the safe areas as fast as possible. Alright, let's go. Perfect. Okay, so we already have one good weapon. Now we just gotta find more. A helmet. Vest. Excellent. We're off to a great start so far. Bag. Perfect. Okay, so I could keep going. I want to. Okay, bandages, that's fine. What's this here? Grenade, that's fine. Oh. No, open the jacket. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get some kills as much as I can. I'm just gonna try and practice being a little bit more aggressive. Oof, okay. Well, yeah, my aim needs to be a little bit, needs to be improved upon, but that's fine. Again, I need to put myself in those positions where I have to respond. Because if I don't know how to die in this game, then chances are your anxiety to want to win, or your anxiety will always continue to haunt you if all you keep doing is focusing your attention on trying to survive, which of course is the premise of the game. But you have to also learn how to you know, terminate other players as quickly and as efficiently as possible, because otherwise those players who you leave alive will become your target, or will become a hassle later in the game. And so it's very important to try and take out as many enemies as you can efficiently and effectively. And if you can't, well then, as I said, try and find a way out and you know, get your butt to safe ground. And then once you get your butt to safer ground, then you're pretty much good to go. But if that doesn't happen, then you're gonna have to play a very strong, you know, defensive game. Ooh. So again, you gotta have goals, or at least you get, I don't like to say goals too much. I love to say game plan. You gotta have a game plan. When you have a game plan, your effectiveness only improves and your confidence improves over time. But if you don't have a game plan, oftentimes that's what players don't have. Is you'll run into scenarios where you'll most likely just die without any reason, and you'll end up being frustrated, and you won't know why you're frustrated. So it's very important to understand, you know, why is this happening to me? You know, why am I losing so much? And what's causing my loss? What's causing me to die very fast? And if you're asking yourself these questions on, you know, on a daily basis consistently, your level of accuracy will improve. There we go, that's what I want. Your level of accuracy will improve, and just your level of confidence will also improve. I'm gonna run over to the observatory real quick. See what I can find. Now, I got here really early, so I'm very happy about that. Well, I've got somewhat of a head start on my opponents. So I'm gonna try and run in here, grab what I can, and make our way back out to see if we can try and take care of these guys. Alright, so I've got a nice revolver. The strongest gun, pistol rather, in the game. I got a suppressor for the sniper rifle, that's pretty good. The only problem with this is obviously, as you can tell, this thing is very, 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 very long in terms of its, oh come on, there you go. It takes very long for this gun to load. And that's never a good thing, especially when you're under pressure. You want to have a gun that will allow you to, you know, take advantage of the scenario very quickly. Oh, here we go, that's a good one. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay, I think we're okay. So we've got a pretty good gun, or guns rather. And we've got more ammo here. A Red Bull, that's pretty good too. Alright, so I'm gonna actually try and try my best here to survive, because we do have. Okay, I'm gonna actually just go my shotty here, try and take him out. There we go. So like I said, just try my best to get a 4x scope. To just get an AK. Okay. Do I want the AK though? No, this is fine. I need something short range to help me out. The shotgun is just really strong. I don't want to have two mid-range guns in my hand. Oh, red dot sight's good. And I want to try my best to eliminate as many threats within the vicinity as possible with whatever I have on me. The reason why I don't want to carry two mid-range to long-range weapons is because you know, you're going to be dealing with enemies at close range a lot of the times in the early phase. So you don't want to be carrying two very good guns. Perhaps when the threats have been eliminated, maybe then you could at least try and secure a better gun for the long run. But even then, I think it's good to have a nice close range weapon that's powerful, that can take out an enemy very quickly. Now I know that's going to be quite a number of opponents here, so since no one is really here, I'm going to go do a double check upstairs. Make sure no one's here. Backpack. Okay, so no one's here. Okay, so I might go back and loot. There we go. That's a good example as to why you gotta go back and loot, because players like that will just try and pop up out of nowhere. What do they have? Frag grenade, frag grenade. Take a frag. I'll take a backpack level 2. Painkillers. And what else do we have? Yeah, ammo, 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 ammo. And I think we're okay. Oh, got a pan as well. Okay, so let's get out of here. I think we got what we need. We don't really need anything else. But I will keep an eye out for other opponents that come by. We got 2 kills right now, which is pretty good. And again, I need to fight that I'm not gonna say fear, because I'm not afraid of anything. But I definitely need to fight the you know, the urge to run away. I need to be active. I need to be engaging my opponents. I need to be stalking them. Because again, this is the early game, and you want to make sure that threats are disposed of as efficiently as possible. Again, you never want to leave anyone alive that may potentially be a late game threat to you. So always ensure that you are taking care of whatever is around you. And I'm trying to find good cover here. Oh, there you go. See, I got wrecked. So my fault there. I should have tried to take better cover. Better cover would have got me secure there. So what I should have done there is, knowing that I got 2 kills early in the game, what I should have done was I should have waited, just stalked my opponents. I didn't have to go outside and run around, because again, I'm putting myself in a vulnerable position, and sadly that's what got me killed. So knowing that I need to be more cautious. So of course, being engaged with the enemy is important, but I need to engage them in a very smart and tactical way. So if I get 2 kills, I already know that there's going to be other people around who are going to be hearing the bullets go off. So I need to be hiding. And of course I had the MK with the red dot. So all I had to do really was just sit around and wait for a player to run close to me, and then pop them with the M4. So that's one thing I'm going to have to implement now, is just when I get the opportunity, or when I have the advantage, I got to hide. Like that's where my strength comes into play, where I can just hide. I don't have to worry too much about you know, the enemy, because I have the upper hand. So when I have the upper hand, I need to be hiding. I shouldn't be engaging too aggressively. Like, it's all about, you know, you have to be aggressive, but it's all about smart aggression. Smart aggression is very important. You don't want to do just wild brute aggression, because wild brute aggression doesn't really net you anything. Of course you might get some fortunate kills here and there, but if you're not calculated with your aggression, just like you would be calculated with your defense, you leave yourself open to a lot of scenarios. And again, going back to that scenario where I just got killed, I was aggressive, but I didn't really have a plan afterwards. I didn't really know, okay, well, I have what I needed, why am I still engaging? Right? I had all the weapons I needed. I had the M4, I had a shotgun. I didn't really need to go out of my way to chase anyone else down. What I need to do at that point is say, okay, you know what? I have what I need. I don't need to really rush in anymore. I can kind of relax, hide in whatever area I need to, and then boom. Anyone who comes near to the loot items, just take care of them. So I think we're going to be heading to the island military base. So let's try this again. But this is very fun. I actually like to put myself in these high pressure scenarios, because it really helps me as a player to understand, you know, where my weaker points are. And once I come to understand that weaker point, it just makes my gameplay that much stronger, because I already have, you know, my positioning down. I already know how to play very defensively, very conservatively. So that to me is of no problem. So it's all about trying to maximize where your weaker points are and overcoming them. When you learn to overcome your weaker points, then man, you'll be a monster on the battlefield. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Is you know, I want to be a threat to people. So knowing how to be aggressive and knowing when to be defensive it's really imperative. And when you come to master that, you'll have so much more fun with this game. Okay. That's fine. You punch me. have anything on me. So this is where I need to be. Yeah, see? Nothing I could do there. So I need to be keeping my eyes open and thinking, okay, well, where am I going to find a good weapon? And how am I going to obtain it? And at what point can I use it? Because other players are going to be chasing you down too. So, you know, a lot of the times, a lot of players will attempt to, you know, go the easy route. That is to go the safer route and go to the lesser populated areas. But then your loot ratio isn't going to be as high. And that's something that I had to learn in the early stages of me playing the game. Mind you, I did still place top 10 and top 5, even top 2 in the game by playing conservatively and going to the lesser known areas. However, one of the things that caused me to have problems, or at least, you know, I guess I could say, you know, have the anxiety, was I didn't know how to kill people. So, you know, I survived for a great deal of time throughout the game, but I never got any kills because I never knew what it felt like to get a kill. So, you know, it's not about your ranking in this game. It's not about the chicken dinners. If you're playing solely just to win in this game, you're not going to get very far. I'll tell you that right now. The whole aspect of this game is to survive, and you've got to survive in a very smart manner. If you can survive and stay on track of what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, or I wouldn't say wrong, but what you can do better, that's what will make you consistent. Consistency is more important than anything right now. Winning in this game will not net you anything because, again, it's just one rank. It's just a chicken dinner. It's not really going to, you know. Oh, it is lagging. It's not going to really amount to anything if you don't know how to consistently get those chicken dinners, if you know what I mean. So it's like, yeah, you know what, you might get 1 or 2 dinners here and there, and that's great, but do you know why you won? Because even though you won, there could have been some aspects of your game that you still need to improve upon. There's always something to achieve, there's always something to overcome. And even when you think you've won, there's always something better that you could have done. You know, did I kill the right enemies? You know, what did I play a strong defensive game in the early stages? Why did I give up my position at this point versus that point? If you're not asking yourself these questions, your consistency will never be high, and it doesn't matter what, again, it won't matter how much wins you get, because it will be all sporadic, it won't be consistent. So I'm all about consistency. Once I get that consistency down, then that's it. There's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, so we're coming back again to the base. This time I'm going to try and find a better spot. A little bit of ways away from the base, but fine. I'm going to try my hardest to get as close to a building, run through it. Okay. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit longer to get to the building. So, a lot of people have the advantage. So you know what I might do? I might go to this house over here. Just because I know that everyone else is going to go... Okay, there's going to be one guy with me. That's totally fine. I'll fight him. I'll fight this guy. Because he already sees me, so... And I see him. I'm gonna get in here, get what I can. If I can get anything. Red dot sight. Okay, I'll take a machete. Whatever you can find in the beginning, that's all that matters. Even if it's a crappy ass tool that you probably can't really use to win or engage someone with, it's still better to have something than to have nothing. Oh, speaking of which, there you go. There you go. I don't know what he had. What did he have on him? Oh, nothing really. Okay. Well, I gotta bandage up real quick. So this is what I mean by just getting those kills. Like they're effective. You know what I mean? You have to try and get effective kills. Even if the gun that you have isn't as strong as you would like it to be, it's still something you're gonna have. Oof. Surprised you didn't get that. Surprised you didn't go for the Uzi either. And another thing that I've noticed with newer players is they're really afraid of using these so-called bad weapons in the beginning of the game. As I said, the whole point of getting better at PUBG is to learn how to maximize everything. And that includes weapons. It's not just about... Ooh, okay, I'll get the UMP too. It's not just about trying to get... Again, not just about getting all the best guns. It's about getting the right opportunity to attack your opponent. Because if your opponent has the upper hand on you, because you're too scared to pick up a gun, then that's your loss. Can't blame anything else. Ooh, revolver again. I might get the revolver, to be honest, even though I do have... Actually, you know what? I'll just keep it. I will get ammo though. No ammo? Oh yeah, there is ammo right here. Okay. All right. So we have... Basically, we have some of what we need. We don't have everything, but we certainly have something, and that's again better than nothing. So remember, beggars can't be choosers in this game. As much as you want to beg and plead for things, one of the things you have to be concerned with is just whatever you have, make good use of it, and run away if you can. Actually, no, I'm gonna do a little bit more checking. I feel like there should be a little bit more. I just have a feeling. I'm just going to do a little bit more searching around the area. There's nothing in this house for what I know. Sometimes it's just always good to do a quick double check. So everyone's getting shot up in there. So what I want to do is I want to get away from this area now. Just because I know there's going to be people who are coming outside. They're going to be looking for an escape route. And if I can find someone to pick off, then I'll be good. I could run inside and be greedy and be absolutely aggressive, but again, what's that gonna net me? The people already inside have the advantage, and so I don't have that advantage. There's probably 3, 4, dozens of people in there who all have powerful guns. Now, mind you, of course there's gonna be a lot of loot probably all around. That's why I'm scouting the area. I'm just scouting to see who's around, because you never know. There might be 1 or 2 people who are, like, who've got poor cover or something. Speaking of which, I don't have the very best of cover myself. But you've got gunshots going off. I might just check. I'll check over here. I'll see what I can find. If I die, I die. But again, I need to be engaging. If I don't engage, then again, I don't overcome that. Ooh, okay, so stun grenade, whatever I can get, I'll be happy. I'm sure everyone's rummaged through here, but okay. So there you go. So someone's already got it looted. That's totally fine. I'll take up this jacket though. Oh, it's red? No, we don't want that. UMP, camo cap. I'll take a camo cap, sure. Let's try and go through as fast as I can. So about level 2. Okay, yeah, there you go. So you see, sometimes people often leave things that they don't want to leave. And I've got a 4x scope now, so this can be like a little miniature sniper rifle if I want it to be. Oh, there's one guy. Yep. He just got killed. He got popped up. So knowing that, I'm not going to go around there. Because chances are, even though he has some loot around him, there's probably someone there that's but I'm going to rush him. Oof. Okay. Okay, so I needed to reload there. I should have reloaded faster and then approached him. That probably was the guy that that attacked the other guy. But you know, I'm glad that I was actually able to do that. Again, you've got to put yourself in those scenarios every time, because when you think about it, that like you have to imagine that every scenario that you put yourself in is final circle. When you think like that, your level of awareness will improve dramatically, because now you're not trying to play relaxed. You know, you're putting yourself in a high tension scenario every single time, and so the more you do something, the less tension you're going to feel. So that could have been final circle, right? That could have been top 3, and I would have died. So that one guy who died, he would have been top 3. Then it would have been top 2, and then I died because of, you know, the reason why I didn't kill my opponent. So when you always put yourself in that mentality of anything can potentially happen and I'm never safe, then you'll always play with a heightened sense of security. And also you'll play with a heightened sense of confidence. Because now you're going in every single time and you're putting yourself in that experience. You're not running from it. You're not running from the fear. You're engaging it. And when you engage it, there's a lesser likelihood of you making the same mistake again, because you're learning to analyze every single time. So what I'm going to try and work on now is my cover. So if I go into these high populated areas, what I first need to do, again, always, and I can't stress this enough now, this is so important for new players, but even elite players, even top players make this mistake, where they don't have a solid game plan as to what they want to do. My game plan right now is go in, get whatever weapon I can find, engage, or no, so before I engage, just look at who's around you. So grab a weapon, whatever accessories you can, like health, whatever you need. When you obtain those, then you gotta think, okay, step 2, I've got a weapon, I've got my accessories, what do I need to do next? So step 2 should be, okay, engage any opponents who look vulnerable, which means opponents who maybe don't have a weapon, or opponents who are maybe not paying attention, and then catch them off guard and get those kills. Once you've gotten the kills, it's up to you to decide what the next step is. Do you want to continue engaging? Do you want to continue fighting opponents? Or do you want to just, you know, get out, get your loot, and move on to safer ground? It's really all your choice. It's all about your planning, but you have to plan. If you don't plan, then you'll never ever overcome what it is you have to overcome. Alright, so we're coming in from here. I'm going to go to Milton. But Milton's pretty cool. I've only been here like once, but let's do it again. Milton's a pretty good spot to loot as well. So let me hit up this power plant over here. Let's see what we can find in these warehouses. Remember, I'm just gonna try and scan to see who else is coming here. I've got one guy already down there, so he's got an upper hand over me already. But remember, it's not about having the upper hand sometimes. Sometimes it's just about having that strategy. And when you have that strategy going in, it doesn't matter. So let's see what we can do here. Now, he might be running into that big building, so I'm gonna try and chase him there. I didn't see where he was headed. I should have paid more attention to him. But I think we'll be okay going in here. Okay, already a great start, so I don't need that. I'll take a compensator for now. Okay, he's coming. I'll be prepared for anything that can happen. Now, I don't know who else is here, but But at this point, I've got to make it fast. Red dot, bandages, helmet. What else does he have? Nothing really. Okay. Okay. Level 2. Yep. Assist in the shoddy. Quick draw mag is pretty good. 12 gauge for sure. Okay. Let's see what else we can find. I should move a lot faster, but one thing you have to try and understand is in these high pressure scenarios, while going fast, you know, is of course very, very important. When you're starting out, you don't want to go too fast, because you're gonna be one of the things about, you know, learning how to play any sort of FPS is it's not about trying to be fast or, you know, so quick. You got to be efficient. Ooh. You got to be efficient. Efficiency is very important. Now, do I want the shoddy? I think I do. The shoddy is a lot better than the UMP9 right now. Just because there's 2 shots. 1 shot can basically destroy somebody. So I don't think anyone's here. AK is really good as well. It's gonna be hard to decide what I want. Ooh, you know what I should have done? I made a mistake. Because I had the red dot on my UMP here. So I need to remove that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna keep my loadout right now. Level 2 vest. That's pretty good. What else do I have here? Okay, sick. Do I have a gun? Or a pistol? No, I don't have a pistol. So yeah, it's all about being efficient. You can be very fast, but, you know, at what cost is it going to do for you? It's good to be fast and everything, though. Good red dot sight, sick. It's good to be fast, but again, you know, what's it gonna cost you? You know what I mean? Someone's coming. I don't know from where, but I hear him. So when I hear somebody, I'm gonna try to engage. Even if I die, I have to engage, but in a smart manner. I do have cover, so... If I don't have the chance to make a move, I will leave. Because remember, if you have everything that you need, you're going to be greedy. He's coming. If he's coming, I'm going to try and take him out. He is inside. If I can't find him, don't go hunting too much, because you will leave yourself open. So, with that being said, I'm out. Sometimes being greedy isn't always the most rewarding. If you can't see him, then don't bother. If you can see him, take him out. If not, don't put yourself in the vulnerable position, because he might see you and you might not see him, and then boom, it's game over. So knowing when to be aggressive and knowing when to kind of back away and say, okay, you know what, it's time for me to go. You've got to make that decision. You have to be decisive. You can't be sitting back and trying to second guess yourself, because it's that very moment that you second guess that it's all over. Now I'm gonna, you know, obviously I'm gonna keep my eyes open, because this is a very big area. I've never been here before, so ooh, level 2 helmet is for sure gonna get popped, and I'll take a pistol too. Pistols are really important. A lot of people underestimate pistols in this game, but pistols play a very, very huge role, especially in close range combat. Now, my objective is to now find a vehicle to get out of here. And I see one just up ahead, so I'm gonna aim for that. I'm just gonna make sure the coast is clear. No one's in this place up here, because you know sometimes people will camp. But I don't think anyone is here. Had that been the case, I think that would have been long gone. So now we gotta look at the map. Where are we? Okay, we're really far, so we gotta hurry. We're actually the blue zone is closing in. So the objective now is to get this car, race out of here as fast as possible, find safe ground, and then once we find safe ground, we can start thinking about our next game plan. So do you see what I'm saying? When it comes to having steps in your game, you'll be a lot more consistent, right? What I said was I wanted to go in, get weapons. I've got weapons, and now all I got to do is just get the heck out of here. Once I'm out of here, then we're okay. Then we can think of what the next step is. That's totally fine. Take the hits for now. We'll be totally fine. Or one of our tires just popped, but that's totally fine. We'll try and get through. Running on 3 wheels right now, but it's better to run on 3 wheels than to run on no wheels, right? It's totally fine. We're far away from the enemy, so don't need to worry. Now this is dangerous because I'm right at Milta. Milta's probably full of campers, but it's fine. I have to just continue moving. When you've got a vehicle, just keep on running. Don't even worry about stopping to engage. The minute you stop, you put yourself at disadvantage. At least I know now that there's someone there. All about that smart engagement. Okay, this is kind of dangerous, what I'm about to do here. But I've got to boost through this red zone. And if I get killed, so be it. That's just the name of the game sometimes. But at least I'm in the zone. Now I could actually go in here. I could just save myself and go in this house. Yeah, I might go in here. This is a good safe haven for now. Ooh, look at that. Perfect timing too, eh? Perfect timing. Look at that. Alright, so while we're here, it's a first aid kit. Okay. And I guess since I'm here, I'm gonna try and rummage, find some other. Wow. 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 And here I am thinking everything will be okay in the house, and unfortunately not. That just destroyed my soul. This destroyed me. Never ever think that you're never ever think you're safe in this game. I thought I'd be safe in the house, and lo and behold, we just get scrapped. So let's try the Japanese servers. Maybe it'll be less laggy. It wasn't too bad on the Asian servers, but if I can play a more consistent game on the server that I need to play on, then I think it's better. Once again, I want to thank you all for stopping by today and hanging out. Again, if you're just lurking, that's great. Shout out to you lurkers out there. I'm just glad that I'm able to play this game and just see this to see my progression, see how I'm improving over time. Makes me feel good. I feel really good when I put myself in these positions where usually I wouldn't, because in order for change, and I mean like really good change to occur, not just in this game but in life in general, what's important is that you have to put yourself in situations that you are uncomfortable in. A lot of players and that included myself before, where we're stuck in this comfort zone where it's like, okay, you know what, I don't want to kill anybody, I'm just gonna go hide, I'm gonna go loot, and once I find my loot, I'm just gonna, you know, lurk it out. But one of the disadvantages, there's a pro and con to both tactics. The pro of going into the lesser known areas is that, well, you don't have anyone tracking you down, you're not susceptible to being shot and killed instantly. It gives you a chance to think through your plans more effectively since you're not really being threatened. But the con, and I'm assuming there's going to be more cons than there are pros, is that you put yourself at a huge disadvantage when you run away from the traffic. And the reason you're in a disadvantage is because wherever you are, chances are there are going to be enemies surrounding you, and you don't know where those enemies will be. At least if you were to start at the high traffic areas, let's say, you know, Milta, Pochinki, the military base, the mansion, the school, the hospitals. If you were to start in those areas, you would at least have an idea of the population of players who you're dealing with in the beginning. So let's say you have 10 players around you, you at least know in your mind, okay, there are 10 players who are shooting, so I need to now assess that and try to eliminate as many as I can before I escape. Whereas if you were in, let's say, the boondocks, you know, in the middle of nowhere, you wouldn't have that opportunity to gauge and assess who's around you. Which means when you're running, looking for cover, when you're running from this empty area, you're running now into what could most likely be a very populated area. And because the players who have already been there have already been safe, they're in the safe zone, they're okay, you're running from a very quote-unquote safe area in your mind to a more dangerous area, and you don't know who's there. So that is a huge con to playing too conservatively. And then, as you know, on the other side of the spectrum, there's a con to playing too aggressively, whereas, you know, as you know, you die very fast, you don't have enough time to actually move through and do what you have to do because you're already dead. So it's all about finding the right harmony with aggression and defense. And when you know how to master those two techniques in synchronicity, in harmony, you'll be a monster. Because all you have to do is, like I said, like what I'm doing now. You know, you run in, get your weapons, get your tools, get a few kills if you have to, and move out. Don't spend too much time, you know, trying to get 45, 50 kills. I never really understood the whole basis of trying to get that. Maybe it's just for YouTube clicks, you know, and that's totally fine. But the whole basis of playing Battlegrounds is not to get, you know, 45 kills. You know, if you want to be top killer on the leaderboard, sure, that's totally fine. You know, everyone has their own merit, their own prerogative as to how they want to play Battlegrounds. But if you want to improve as a player, you don't really need to get 45, 50 kills, dude. It's not something that you should be putting your attention toward. If you're looking to improve your game, if you're looking to, let's say, compete at a high level, don't focus on what these guys are doing on YouTube. Focus on your game style. Focus on improving your way of approach, your tactics. When you do that, then your effectiveness will become so much more potent and lethal. And folks, don't you worry, I will get my camera at some point, once I get a better one, of course. The one that I currently have is just, it's not the greatest. And I would much rather just not have it on. Alright, so where are we headed now? Let's see. I think we're coming from the south? No, the north. We're coming from Zarki? Oh no, never mind, we're coming from the west. Okay, so we got the prison in front of us. We got Popovka, which I can definitely head to as well. Which I'm probably gonna do. Go right back to Lipovka. I'm taking every opportunity to take initiative and understand just why are these areas so popular, right? Why are these areas so popular for players to go in and loot? This is something you always have to kind of think about when you're playing PUBG, is, you know, asking yourself why are these areas so good? You know, what makes them so good versus other areas? Now I've got the advantage over these two guys who are coming in. I'm gonna try and run in this warehouse, grab what I can, then get out. Again, eliminate threats if there are any. If there isn't, then not to worry. Let's go. Alright, we got one gun. That's all we need. I just gotta make a count. Okay, he's got a shotty, so I gotta be careful. Might have to run away. Yep. Yep, knew it. Had no choice there. I had to run at that point. When you know you're at disadvantage, there's no point in trying to be brave. You got the upper hand there. Oh, not solo. I want solo FPP. I don't think a lot of players are playing FPP, man. I don't know why. FPP is like the new meta, man. I feel like FPP is going to be the way to go from now on. I mean, TPP will still be played for sure, but I don't think it'll be like a consistent meta like FPP. Because if this ends up being, you know, a very genre-defining game, which it already has been, this might overtake games like CSGO in the long run. And that's huge. And then you've got things like COD as well, which are also in first person, so... Gun is kind of poopy. The VSS is arguably one of the worst weapons in the game, but just remember, it's not about like judging a gun too much. Ooh. What's important is using every gun. Just like yourself, you know, every gun has a strength and a weak point. And if you can try and overcome that, if you can overcome that weak point with your guns that you use, your weapons, then again, you'll be strong with every weapon in the game. So you won't have any chance to complain or anything because you'll be sufficient with every gun. So that's why I always encourage players, new players, to always use every gun. Don't just go for the best guns in the game because that's what everyone else is doing. You have to you have to be unpredictable in any game that you play, not just with first-person games, but any game. Being unpredictable gives you an edge. And if you're just going to be predictable and run after the more favorable guns, well, that's what everyone else is doing. So what makes you any different? What makes you the more, how can I say, the more tactical player? What you really should be doing is focusing primarily on grabbing what you can and using it to your advantage. That is how you will become even stronger of a player, is by utilizing every aspect of this game. Because you don't need to complain about anything when you have the upper hand. Ooh, speaking of upper hand, look at this. Boom, boom. Uh-oh, are we lagging? Okay. So we already have a solid gun in the beginning, which is great. It's always good to find great guns in the beginning. But just because the gun's great doesn't mean you're going to survive. So again, it's all about... I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. Of course, who would? Who wouldn't? Who would complain about this? Who would complain? Now, like I said, I've got a good selection of weapons. Whoa! Okay, good. I didn't take damage there. So lucky I didn't take damage. Okay, so now my goal is look for healing items. I've got weapons. I've got ooh, pistol's good. Okay, do I have a vest? No, I don't. Actually, yeah, I don't have one. Okay, so I'm just gonna equip this, grab this. So I just need some healing. If I can find like a first aid kit, I'll be happy. If not, it's no big deal. Ooh, suppressor. Oh, for the handgun, I'll take it. That can silence my approach. Great. Okay, so we're actually outside of the zone, which is fine. Need to find another spot now where I can loot really quickly. And my aim right now, ooh. That's it. That's what I want, baby. That's what I want, baby. Nice red dot. Machete. If I can't find any healing, it's... Oh, there you go. Perfect. A 15, that's not bad. I guess small increments of healing is better than no increments of healing, right? You always have to be positive in this game. You have to be optimistic and be realistic, but also be optimistic. You know, tell yourself that, you know what, I'm glad that I found this. It might not be the best of healing items, but at least it's an item I can heal with. As opposed to thinking, oh man, this bandage sucks, and then it's like a negative outcome because you're thinking negatively. I'm just looking for someone. I'm looking for any odd movement. So you know what, I'm gonna hide in this house real quick and see if I can find anybody who's running. Because I do see something ahead. Yeah, so I want to just make sure no one's kind of rushing outside. Because I need to make an escape route. And my escape route is going to be going through this village because that's the only way out. But I'm assuming that's a car up ahead, and I'm going to race toward that. Is that me? Okay, so he knows I'm inside this house. Okay, I just saw him. He knows I'm inside. But I know where he is. I'm just looking for him. If only I had the right angle on this guy. He's afraid to commit. He's afraid to come in. I do see a car up ahead too, so that's also a good sign. But he's waiting. He's camping outside looking for me. I'm not going to engage him like that. There he is. Okay. Fine. Fine. I'm gonna try and do the strategic fashion. Where is he? Oh, he's inside the house now, right?
Okay, so I'll make this fast. Hopefully, grab what I can. Okay. Can I loot it? Thank you. There you go. I'll take this police vest. Backpack level 2. What else do I need? He has the car. That's out. No. Car's not a big deal to me. 4 times scope, I'll take that. Okay, that's good. I'm out. Before I go though. Heal up. Okay, so I'm gonna put the red dot on my M4. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm gonna go for this instead. I wanted to go straight to grab the Doom buggy, but the Doom buggy has never really been good to me. So I'm gonna try my best to grab a better car here. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's move. Alright, so there you go. This is what I'm talking about. Once you find what you need, don't worry about trying to engage anymore. Don't get greedy. We gotta head out now. This is where we're gonna find a safe haven. We're really far behind, by the way, which means we gotta hurry the heck up. So see if you had spent so much time in that area. Oh, do I want that Jeep? The Jeep is more protection, by the way. This is the fastest car in the game, but this is also the most protection. Oops. I want a car that protects my head. And it's all terrain too, so I can actually take shortcuts. So also having an understanding of cars in the game is very important, because that small car would not be able to go up these hills like this. And you need to be able to, you know, escape as quickly and efficiently as possible without being too much of a threat. I do see somebody out of me on that tree, I think. I think that was somebody, but I can't tell. It doesn't matter anymore. I've got to get out of here. So I'm taking a risk and going over this bridge, which is really risky, but again, it's all about survival here. We're going through this very dangerous village here. Never a good thing also. We made it through, so we're good. Oh, another red zone? Please don't do this to me. Okay, we're gonna go around the red zone here. Try and go around the red zone and avoid it as much as possible while still getting our butts inside the safe zone. We're low on fuel though, which isn't always the greatest thing, but again, I'm gonna be getting rid of this car once I get to the safe haven, so it's no big deal. Now I can play my game, which is sit, wait, and hunt you down. And someone's already popping me, so I know someone's over here. That's totally fine, I don't care about that. Okay, so we're going into, again, Pochinki's gonna be dangerous. We gotta get out of here. This is where we don't want to be. Especially, like I said, we're at disadvantage because people are already camping. They're in the safe spot, so they don't have to move. Whereas me, I'm coming from a foreign area, so if I were to go to Pochinki right now, I'd be dead. So I want to find an area where I can, again, sit down, relax for a little while. Go to an area where it's not as populated. Almost out of gas though, so I gotta make this last bit of gas work in my favor here. I'm just looking for a small hut that I can probably just situate myself in. Wherever I can find, I'll be happy. Okay, this is good. This is not a bad spot. I don't think anyone's gonna be here, I hope. Let's see. Alright, now we can assess. This is the time now where you can relax, look at whatever you have, and think, okay, am I prepared? Because I've got a silencer, I've got suppressors. So we could basically camp it out in this area, since I don't think anyone's going to be here. Not yet, at least. So again, being in the safe zone is really important. But having that car gives you the advantage. So this is why I'm going to be camping in this house for the time being. Until I can find something better. Ooh, the lighthouse is really good. But I'm going to assume that someone is going to be there. Because the lighthouse is a very, very popular spot to camp. I don't want this area. I don't want to be camping in a house where there's only one way out. I want to be in an area where there's multiple ways of escape. That's another thing you have to also pay attention to is, are there escape options? If there isn't an escape option, ooh, the car, man. Oof. The car is actually very strong. I could actually take the car, but I only have 1 ammunition. I'm trying to think. Do I want to swap weapons here? Okay, I'm going to take this off. Can I put it on here? Oof. Put this on the Scar. Swap my main weapon. This will be my main weapon here. I actually like the Scar more than I do like the M4. But I'm trying to think now. Do I want to switch out for the car? Because the car is really good. It's a good sniper rifle, and I have a scope for it, so these are decisions you have to make on the fly. And you know what? I might actually put the suppressor on this guy. Oh, I can't. That's fine. No big deal. But at least I've got a suppressor. Or this rifle. So I'm at a position where I can snipe somebody from the bridge, which is pretty good. So if I do see somebody, I can take him out. Okay, so I'm just trying to think now. We don't have that much ammo for... We only have 10, which is never a good thing. Whereas before we have a lot of ammo for M5, M4. But... You know what, I might go to the lighthouse. I don't think anyone's going to be in there. I hope. Oh, it's right in front of me. I'm assuming no one's there, but again, it's never good to make assumptions, especially when you're in a scenario like this, where people are going to be racing towards you, or at the very least, someone may have already been here. So I'm just going to do a quick check. Or, you know what? Maybe I'll just go to this house over here. I think that's probably a lot better. I'll be close to the road. If someone jumps out, I can always pop them. I'll use this wizard tower over here as well, just for cover. Okay, so let's see what we can find. 12 gauge, nothing important here. Nothing, backpack. I can find some good ammo. Level 2 vest. Oh, this is good. Nice and fresh, healthy, level 2 police vest. Ooh, 8 times scope. Oh my gosh, we're killing it now. 8 times scope is all we need. Now we've got a really good sniper, so we just gotta play it cool. Sadly, we don't have a suppressor on this guy. It would be nice. So yeah, I'm gonna have to play it really cool here. Energy drink is good. Flash hider is also a good thing for my what's it called, for my car. I'm just gonna stay here for a minute. The reason why I'm picking the rooftop is because if I'm being engaged, which is actually kind of not a good thing here, because this is a garage area, which means I can't hear when someone comes behind me. So I've got to keep my ears peeled. I don't think anyone's going to be racing to this area anytime soon, but if they are, then and I only wish that that suppressor could work on this thing. No, I wish it worked. The flash hatter's fine though. I'll take an energy drink while I'm at it, in case. Like if anyone's in that house over there, because you just never know. Nothing here. No innocent bystanders running. Not yet. Not yet, at least. Soon. Once the circle closes, we're going to be looking at people running. Okay, and I actually got to run too, so this is never a good thing. But I'm actually quite close to it. So, you know what? I'm going to try and do something. Oof. I want to try and get closer. If I can get closer, I'll be good. I want to get close, so that way, if the opportunity arrives where I have to make a move, then I can move. How much time do I have left? I've got a minute 46. I don't want to sit too long. I'm gonna go under here for a while. I hear a car. I hear something. Just when I move, right? Oh. Just when I moved, someone had to come. Okay, well I've got a boat, which is pretty good. I've got an escape option. But I still have to be very, very cautious. That lighthouse behind me is also really threatening. I'm gonna try and make it over there if I can, and just... There's someone going over the bridge. See, if I just stayed where I was, it would have been good, but I don't think that would have been the case. Gotta try and make it over here. Okay, let's go. I want to just try and get as close to the island as possible. I'll just go on foot from here. I just want to guarantee that I'm inside the circle at all times. I don't want to be the desperate guy running frantically. I want to be the guy who can relax and safely approach. Now again, I just need to learn how to get those kills. Now I'm thinking of actually swapping out. Like what I'm thinking of doing is, because I've got like I'm gonna turn this into my sniper actually. I'm gonna turn my Scar into my sniper just because at the moment it has a silencer on it, which means it's gonna be very hard for my opponent to pinpoint me. If I use the car, they're gonna find me. But with the Scar, they're not gonna be able to find me very easily. And that's exactly what I want. So I'm gonna keep going in this bridge. But I need to be prepared as to when to use close range combat. Which means I'm gonna have to switch to my red dot sight very soon. If I don't see anybody, okay, so no one's here. Yeah, I have to learn when to like go into the close range mode. Yeah, everyone's racing across. Man, that could have been some dangerous kills if I... I need to be very careful here because I'm coming above. And I don't know who can be lurking in this area. So I'm going to try and stay below the bridge's point of view. I'm just going to stay over here. Still keep my eyes peeled. Okay, I don't... That's a dune buggy? It is. So there's someone there. Someone is certainly up on that hill. There would not be a random dune buggy just sitting there. So now it's just a matter of trying to maybe flank the guy. Try and flank him. If I can. If I can determine his whereabouts. And I gotta keep my eyes peeled behind me because this is also a very vulnerable area. So it's all about finding cover, moving. Finding cover, moving. That's all I gotta do to win. Or at least to survive. Not so much to win. You can never really promise yourself a win. The win is never guaranteed. But survival, you can definitely guarantee an extra couple minutes just by hiding. Alright, so like I said, you know what? Before I do that, let me go back into the red dot mode. Because we need to play a little bit more careful here. We're heading into a position where now close range combat is going to be pivotal. Yeah, I'm in the safe zone, so that's fine. Now I might need to equip my eight times again if I can somehow find someone. It's all about keeping your cool right now. Gotta be aware of all my corners. Okay, I might need to equip my 8 times here. Okay, there are doom buggies all over the place, scattered. Okay, I see somebody. Just show your head. And wait for him. I'm not in a rush. The blue is okay. Okay for now. But if he can show himself, just keep my eyes on the prize. Whoa. Got him. This is the dangerous spot because I have to cross the street. And crossing the street is never safe. Oh. Okay, he caught him. He killed him. Oof. It's still dangerous for me though. Cause I gotta run. Oh, I see somebody. Ooh, where is he? Oh, damn. I gotta run. Oh no, I think I took too long. It was not good. I took way too long here. I might actually kill myself for that. Oh, please let me survive. I'm really on the edge. No, I'm dead. I just killed myself. I took too long to finish off the enemy. And then for that reason I had to rush to make it to the other end. So that costed me maybe 4th place, even 3rd. But hey, I'm very happy. I'm very happy because I started off strong and I ended off pretty strong. There's nothing to complain about when you get top 5. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that actually. I got 2 kills. I could have gotten more if you know, my aim was a little bit better. But you know, hitting moving enemies will always take some work. But that's again, that's the fun part about this game, is you have to always constantly be pushing yourself to the point where, you know, there's always constant improvement. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not complaining with that, to be honest. Just the little things that I can do better, like, you know, I need to be more decisive toward the end, because you know that's like a high tension scenario, right? So of course you see enemies, you want to take them out, but you also have to pay attention to, you know, when you have to move. So I should have picked a better spot, but you know what? That was a perfect pick-off spot. Like, that was really good. I had the best guns. I had everything I needed. It was just sadly the area that I was in, you know, the blue area was just too strong. And if I had moved down toward the hill, I would have been dead, which is clearly what would have happened, because the guy even shot at me. He shot at me, so I would have probably died anyway, coming down that hill. But yeah, still, I need to work on accuracy. I need to work on hitting moving targets and making sure I kill them before they kill me. And of course, trying to find a suppressor. If I can find a suppressor, man, I'll be so happy. They're so hard to find in this game, but when you find them, oh, you're just living large. You're so happy when you find that suppressor. The suppressor just makes life easier. Nobody can hear you coming. You can take out many people. Hold on a second. I'm surprised only an hour has gone by. It doesn't even feel like that. Feels like an eternity when you're playing this game. So now I'm starting to get a real good feel for, you know, early game tactics. Mid to late game is where I shine. I'm not thinking too much about end game just yet. Like, I'm really strong mid to late game, but I'm talking about like finishing off, like, you know, chicken dinner type of thing. But right now I'm just happy that I'm able to. Let's see, where do you want to go? Gatka? No, I think we're headed toward the military base. I'm gonna go there. But I'm just good to see that the progression is improving. Like, my early game is getting stronger, my mid game is getting better because I'm learning to actually like run away when I have to. Okay, so let's go here. Now I assume not that many players will come over here, but we'll have to see. And now one other thing I'm trying to work on is working in different, you know, environmental conditions. So in this case, you know, fog, learning how to deal with fog, learning how to deal with rain. It's very easy to overcome obstacles when there is no rain or anything in front of you. But when there's something blocking your view, it's very difficult. So learning to deal with situations like this is another thing, another point to kind of touch on. Okay, there's one guy over here. That's totally fine. I don't care about him. I want to care about getting inside, getting in fast. Alright, what can we find? Door number 1, what do we have? Shoddy. Perfect, that's what we want. Weapon that can deal damage, monster damage, early game. Perfect. Got a vest. Nothing here. What's this? Oh, cheek pad. Okay, 556, nothing here. A little bit of lag there. You already had one. Level 1. Okay, these rooms are cold so far, so I know there are guys on the second floor for sure, so I'm gonna try and go up there. Try and take care of. There's probably a guy camping and everything too, so gotta always assume that. Yeah, he's wild. He's a wild player. We'll just wait for him to commit. Okay. Oof, okay, you got me. I tried to kind of bait him out and go for the aggressive. That's okay. You gotta try new things every time. It's so fun to just... It's so fun to try new things. Alright. So don't worry about going back to the lobby too fast. Try not to get too concerned about losing. Because let's be honest, this is a game of survival and you will lose. Just like any other first-person shooter, you're gonna lose. You have to learn what it feels like to lose in order to win. So anytime you lose, see, the problem with players, I feel, is they're focusing too much on winning, and they don't know that winning doesn't really have any great sense of reward outside of the fact that you get, you know, a feeling of elation. You won, you came in first, but what else? When you learn how to fail in life, not just in games but in life, when you learn how to fail, you come to appreciate your success even more. And the same can be said for PUBG. Is when you learn how to lose, and you lose a lot, you'll come to appreciate those wins even more when you start becoming more consistent, because those losses are teaching you so much more than your wins. When you take risks in life, you end up with more than if you were to take the easy route. When you want to just walk and be complacent and be comfortable, you're not going to grow as a player, as a person, as a human being. You need to understand that it's important to really push yourself beyond your limits and learn to take proper risks. I'm not saying you should take blind, careless risks, but at least you should consider, you know, calculated, very meticulous, organized risks. Because when you learn to take risks, they will pay off in the end. And even if they don't, there's always something for you to learn from that risk. What did you do wrong? What could I have done better? Every loss is just one step closer for you to get that success. One step closer for you to be a consistent winner. And even when you win, don't stop. Right? I feel that a lot of players, when they start to win, they go right back to their bad habits. Because it's like, oh yeah, I won. Okay, great. So I can relax. Don't relax. Even when you win, even when you succeed in life, don't just go back into comfort mode. Never be satisfied. Never be satisfied. There's always something you can do to achieve more in your life. In this game, in anything. When you come to realize that, your success rate will just increase, your confidence will increase, your anxiety will decrease, because you're coming to accept failure. You're coming to accept your loss. You're coming to accept the things which you cannot control. A lot of the reasons why players get so anxious is because they're trying to control everything. They're trying to control the outcome. They're trying to control, the opponent. You can't control another human being. You can't control their bad habits, but you can definitely control your own bad habits. You can control your own destiny, your own faults. But if you just consistently try to overcome your opponent, knowing that your greatest opponent is yourself, you'll never come to appreciate what it means to be a success. This is why I honestly don't care if I lose anymore. I've lost so many times in this game. I've come so close to getting, first place, but I don't really care about that. I've gotten second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, you name it. But at the end of the day, what makes this game so addicting and so fun is that there's always something better that I can do. Because I'm chasing that goal. I'm chasing it every single day. Knowing that the more I continue to improve, the more I continue to ask myself where I'm going wrong, assessing my actions, my habits every time, then I'm only one step closer to victory. And then once I become victorious, there's going to be a new game plan, a new goal that I have to set for myself. Because winning once, winning twice, winning 10 times even, is not an accomplishment in my eyes. Because how often do you get those wins? Is it consistent wins? Or is it just one win here, one win there, one win there? So, I want to build that consistent effort. Alright, Pollyanna, let's go. Alright, let's see where we can go. I'm gonna go anywhere here. I actually don't really care where I go. I might just go here, since I'm already close to it. Let's find a quick area. Go in, find what I can, and get the heck out. Ooh, oh, oh, and there is a getaway vehicle. No, never mind. I was gonna say there's a getaway vehicle, but all right. Well, we're inside a house, so That's a good sign so far. Just hoping no one else follows me in here, but if they do, no big deal. Again, don't worry about people pursuing you in the beginning stages of the game. People who pursue you is just another person, but you can't control them. Okay, a good extended mag. That's a ooh, that's good. Oh, I just saw somebody. In the corner of my eye, I just saw someone running. Quick draw mag. Actually, no. Extended mag's better. Bandage. Okay, I'll take the Uzi. This gun will tear people apart up close. Here we go. Take some punk boots. Okay, I'm not gonna go outside. I need to be staying indoors for now. Bullet loops. Whoa. I'm closing all doors so I can hear when people come in. I want to make sure that I have the advantage at all times. I might take this, a quick draw mag. I'll take this away actually, I don't need that right now. I've got the extended one. I'll grab whatever I can here, even clothing. Again, one reason why I love clothing in this game is it can really help you. Whoa. So something happened here. Unfortunately, the internet on my laptop just cut off. So if I missed anything that you folks were saying, I apologize. I hope no one were saying anything. But if you did, I apologize. Okay, here we go. That's a nice thing to see. Quick draw mag for this guy. That's pretty good. I'll get a police vest. That's fine too. And okay, good enough. Oh, that was weird. And we're actually in the circle, so we're pretty good. So I don't have to move. I don't really have to move that much. I could, of course, if I want to gather some items. But it's not a necessity to be running outside right now. Oof. That revolver is nuts. I love it. I might actually grab that instead. There's 1 or 2 hits with this guy and it's game over. It's a wrap. That's good. 2 times scope. I'll take that. If I can maybe somehow find a good rifle, I'll be happy. Okay. Well, let's see what we can find here. I'm not expecting much from the rooftop, to be honest. But it will give me a glimpse of who's around me. But this place is pretty much like an open field, an open battlefield. I don't know where anyone can be. And everyone's most likely camping. So Shotgun choke. Yeah. Sadly, this house didn't give me anything. But I have to use what I have. Use what you have. Let's do a double check, you know. Make sure I didn't maybe pass anything by mistake. Nope. I don't see anybody outside. So my assumption is most people or most players right now are just hunkering down. They're not moving. They're waiting till the blue moves, and then that's when they move. Check every single area again. Ah, see? I didn't check every area. Okay. And here I am thinking I checked everything. I didn't. What is this? Quick draw? I think extended mag is probably better. And I'll put that 2-scope on the rifle here. There you go. That's why it's always important to double check every single room. Because it's that one room that you forget to check. Might take some black combat pants here. I would much rather prefer a red dot sight because the 2x sight is kind of similar to that of the holographic sight. They both share very similar reticles. I forgot what you call them. Okay, well, again, I don't have to commit. I'm gonna find some extra ammo if I can. Nobody's running. And it's very hard to pinpoint who's running outside like this. So I might just go back upstairs so I can keep an eye out for anybody who might be coming in here. Alright, I already hear gunshots, so check this area too. Okay. Whoa! What the heck was that? Okay, this is really risky what I'm about to do here, but I need to do this to get a better viewpoint of who's outside. Of who's outside, who can be in a house. Always important to scout your area. Scope out who can be around you. Someone could be lurking at any point. And it's always good to be outdoors because you can hear what's going on and see what's going on. You can't really see much of what's going on when you're tucked inside. But when you're outdoors, you can at least, you know, I've got some cover, so I'm gonna close this door actually. That's probably the first thing I should do. Just in case someone wants to surprise attack me. Now again, I'm in a safe haven. I don't have to really move. But I know that circle's gonna close very soon, so I gotta plan ahead Gotta be very careful. But no one's on the roof, and I don't see anybody in a house. So someone was over there. Someone was over on the far end. Oh. Someone was on the far end of that building. Okay, so I've got to move now. So, knowing that, I could jump off, but that might do some damage. We'll try this. Whoa! That's okay, it's not that bad. Okay, so we gotta move this way. But that means we gotta move. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move around this way. Move around the houses instead of moving toward the outdoor. And I'm gonna move close to the housing areas so I can hear who's inside. Okay. So this way will lead me. I'm just gonna check in here. This is a risk that I'm about to take, but oh, sometimes those risks always pay off, as I said. Okay, so what do we want? We don't want the Uzi here. So, get rid of the Uzi. Take the M16. Got a holographic sight too, which is perfect. And quick draw on that. I think we're okay. Alright. Still, I need to be very careful, so it's a very dangerous position that I'm in. So sneaking is very, very important. Looking through every window for any sort of suspicious activity. Right? Don't just kind of run through without looking. You gotta, it's just like crossing the street. Right? Your parents always told you when you were young, look both ways. Don't cross the street yet. Right? You have to always be very, very, very diligent with that. It's a very good habit to pick up, because you come to learn and understand the fundamental aspect of safety. And this is not good. Getting stuck like this. Okay. Now, I don't think anyone's in these houses, which is fine. But I'm not taking any risks, any chances. If I don't have to go in, don't go in. Play it safe. Again, I've got all my tools. I got my first aid kit, which is fine. So my goal now is to get out of here safe and sound, if I can. We're not too far. I thought was somebody over there. Okay, that door is open just to my right, or to my left. But I know someone's right there. So just keep my eyes open. Any doors that I see that are open, we know that someone's looted the house. So chances are they probably already left, which means they're on the run, which means I need to run. But I also need to be very careful as to where their presence is. Go over here. Again, take as many detours as possible, but still guarantee yourself that you can get to where you need to be safely. Oh, okay, this is not a good place. I just trapped myself, which is never a good thing. I'll have to go around. Okay, the area is being restricted now, which is not a good thing. I've gotta hurry. But I don't want to be chasing this blue. That's one reason why I chose the black outfit, because the black outfit is very hard to catch. If I was wearing like green or something yellow, you'd just be an easy target. So this is fine. I'm just keeping an eye out for windows. I'm just gonna stay close to the wall and look for any sort of suspicious activity. Okay, now this is really, really dangerous. This is really bad. I've just walked out into the open field where, again, my back is turned toward the most threatening position houses. So I'm gonna try and walk back and just make it to some sort of area where I can decide as to what I need to do next. Okay, I do see a car, but that one's broken. I'm just gonna try and find cover for now, in case somebody wants to run out of the house. Because chances are that they're most likely gonna want to do that. So I'll just hide behind this crate for the time being. I'm in the safe zone, so we're okay. But this is a time where I want to sit still because I want to see who's running. So I don't think anyone's running here. So that's good. So just keep I'm gonna keep my back toward the crate. Or just keep my sights toward the crate, because that way, if someone shoots at me, I could always go back to the crate. And I'm just gonna stay in this trench over here. Make my way toward the these houses up above. I'm just praying no one's up there. Okay. Alright. This is another dangerous area to be situated in. But since I am here, I might check the place. Maybe I'll find something useful. 2x scope is pretty good for the... You know what? That's fine. I'll take a first aid kit instead. That's probably more important. I already have a scope. Vest, another first aid kit's perfect. Compensator's great. SMG. Don't need that. Okay, and what's in here? More ammo. That's good. That's what we want to see. Holographic sights. Okay, that's so good. That's pretty good. Let's just get out of here now. The first aid kit's really helped. So if I find myself in trouble, then I have got something to heal me with. Again, this is a very dangerous area, so I gotta stay close to the trees. I'm gonna try and run as fast as I can while keeping my eyes set on this house. Okay, 1 minute, we gotta hurry. We are far behind. We're running behind, literally. We're running and we're behind. But I'm gonna take this this route over here because it's a little safer. We do have a lot of cover, which is great, but you have to also assume that someone else is doing the same thing. This is another thing you have to consider. You always have to assume that there's someone else out there who is playing just like you. While we all do have different playstyles, there's always going to be someone out there that has a similar playstyle to you. So it's something. Oh, see, I see somebody. Where was he? I just saw someone running. No, I guess not. Okay. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I already hear gunshots. This is not a good sign. And I think it's coming from either behind me or in front of me. Wherever it's coming from, I gotta be very, very vigilant now. I hear cars. Again, I can't stop. If I die, I die. Like I said, you can't be afraid of losing, but you still need to be, you know, constantly aware of anything that you hear, any sort of, again, movements you see. I'm gonna go through this area here. I'm not gonna go inside the houses, but I want to just go through here where it's safe, where I won't get shot at too easily in the open. If I get shot here, that's totally fine, because at least I know someone's in the area, but... please, okay, is this an escape route? Oh, it's not. That's okay. I'll still go through here. Oh, this is terrible. This is bad position. Okay, there is a dune buggy there. We're going to a very hostile area. And I'm running in open territory like a goof. And my health is depleting. This is never a good thing. Those guys who are in the school right now, they're probably just laughing, thinking, ha ha ha, you moron. What are you doing? Painkillers. Okay. And those school doors, man, they're dangerous. Anybody could be sniping from that position. Anyone. How am I gonna get through this place? That's the question. How am I gonna get through here? There's very little place to run. Like very, very little. Check my back real quick. Again, there could be guys running into the blue zone. This is really scary stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna try and go through this area. This is just... It's the only way I can get through and not have to worry. Just take less damage. Be less of a target. How far am I? I'm not too far, which is good. But again, there could be people hiding in this place. It's never good to be in an open area. Oh, look at this. Now I'm facing a hill. Oh, I see one guy. I gotta hide. My cover's blown, so I gotta find a new spot to hide now. And what's even worse is I have to run. I have to face the unfortunate past of, yep, same guy too. Same guy I was shooting, so it's fine. He's trying to shoot me, but that's totally fine. I see him, so it's okay. I'm just gonna approach him aggressively. That's fine. But yeah, do you see what I mean? So I gave away my position, and then the same guy who I was shooting, now I'm the target, right? So those are the things you have to always pay attention to. If you're gonna shoot someone, again, make sure it counts. Because if I killed him, I could have easily run through there, no problem. I would have been safe and sound, I would have been totally good to go. But the fact that I gave him an opportunity to shoot me puts him on edge. So he's always thinking, oh man, okay, someone's shooting me. So whoever he sees, he's gonna make the assumption that I was the person that was shooting him. So what I could have done was I could have said to myself, you know what? I could have just easily walked past him. I could have ran by him, let someone else kill him. But again, like I said, you always have to try and take your chances. Even if it might kill you, you've got to take your chances. Because just like Michael Jordan said, what did he say? The worst shots are the ones you don't take, or something like that. I can't remember his exact quote. But essentially what he's trying to say is, if you're not going to try, then there's no point. You might as well try. Try your best and try and go for a kill. And if you get killed in the process, well, you can't really be disappointed because you attempted it. But if you didn't attempt it, and then that person saw you, and then you got killed, then that would be even more frustrating, because it's like, damn, I didn't see him. Whereas, you know, you obviously engaged him, you put him on alert. So at least you made the conscious, decisive decision to say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna grab this guy, I'm gonna get him. And then because you didn't, it's okay. But at least you can be proud and say, I tried. I may have missed my shots, but at least I took them. So next time, all about refining, getting better with those shots. Oh, you know what I should probably fix? Where's my crosshair color is fine. Colorblind type. Oh, I'm not colorblind at all. I'm gonna change this to a purple. I like purple. Okay, mouse sensitivity. Targeting. I don't know how I would write this. My sensitivity in CSGO is 2.2. So I'm gonna go maybe 6. Let's see. Yeah. The reason why I'm doing this is because you don't want your sensitivity to be too high. Like, let's compare this. Let's compare where it was 50. I can type it, right? Okay, so let's compare it, right? So this is 50. Look at that. Wild, right? So if someone's running towards you and you're trying to shoot them, it's wild, right? But now you look at 20, oh, that 25. I'll put it 26. Actually, no, 25 is good. Yeah, okay, 24, sure. But look at this. Look at the difference. So now your aim is so much more concise. I just realized that. So if someone's running, then I can now focus and not, you know, be wild. So you can flick your mouse. You can flick your mouse easily and deal with pressure. Alright, that's much better. Yeah, it's much better. Okay, let's see. What else can I change here? Vehicle driver sensitivity. Targeting. Ah, okay, so targeting is the same thing. I don't know why I didn't change it for everything. 24. Scoping, same thing. I don't want it to be like 24. Scope times 2. All the same. Wish you can type it in. Scope 8 times. Okay, I'll just pay 25 for now. I'm sure it won't make that much of a difference. And vehicle driver sensitivity. I'll put that at about, yeah, 25 or 24 is good. Yeah, there you go. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So if I see you... There you go. So I just have to anticipate where you're gonna go next and then shoot you. Much better. Much better. Because you shouldn't, your sensitivity shouldn't be too high to the point where you're just like going crazy, and it shouldn't be too low to the point where you can't, you know, turn around quick enough to engage the enemy. So you have to find your sensitivity. Maybe 25 is too low. Yeah, I'll try 30. Try 30 here. 30. 30. 30. Just a little bit more. You have to test it out. Every game's gonna be different, so finding that sweet spot is always something you have to experiment with. Not bad. Still pretty steady. Maybe that's why I wasn't getting a lot of kills before. Well, who knows? We'll see. It does play a big role, actually, to be honest, when you don't have the proper setup. because you're aiming too fast. Your accuracy is going to be really off target if, you know, if your sensitivity is too high. It's almost like being like high on like some kind of drug, because you're going too fast. There you go. So I'm getting better at parachuting now. I'm starting to see the sweet spot of when to dive off or parachute. Right side, perfect, right in the entrance. So he's on the roof. That's fine. I've got the advantage of going through every single room first. So now I just gotta get used to this. I gotta get used to this now. A little bit slow. Maybe 40 might do. Yeah, maybe 40 might do the trick. Ooh, yes. Oops, wrong button again. Whoa, where is he coming from? Oh, damn. Okay. I just want to hide for a second there to see what he's gonna do. He must have saw me the last second though. Okay, so let's change this setting then. I'll go back to maybe 40. Because 50 was too fast. I think 10 less might be okay. Let's try that. Excuse me. Seems like everyone's kind of... Ooh, wait, can I collect some rewards this week? Oh yeah, I can. Just collect my rewards. There you go. I'll save the 6,000 for now. Get working boots. Okay, I'll take a striped shirt. Baseball cap again. We have like 2 of those. That's fine. Good enough. I'm thinking of making some video related content for this game. I'm thinking of making some YouTube stuff, so that way it can better help players. I mean, written content is great, I'm just thinking now of maybe implementing both written and visual into my future articles for PUBG. I wish those high tops look better though. Not that great. The brown ones are okay, but the working boots are fine. I would love the punk boots. The punk boots would be sick. Ooh, these khakis are nice. Oh, this is pretty good. I like the style. Whoa. There you go. Nice looking. I like my girls to be stylish, just like me. Let's go back to Asia server then. There you go. It's instant. Instant find. Do 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 do. Whoa. Take this SKS. It's a very rare gun to find, but when you find it, it's really good. Iron Sight's pretty good too, actually. Let's see. I might have to go back down to 35, maybe. Yeah, maybe 35 might do the trick. Ooh, okay, we're going back to Pollyanna, boys. And we're gonna head off right now. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna go right to this place right here, this little building. This building right here should do the trick. I'm gonna go on the roof. Is there an entrance inside though? That's the question. Doesn't look like it. I don't want to be on the roof and then I can't get off the roof. Okay, well I am here. So I might as well just go in there first. Whatever I can get. Oh, I killed her! Oh, sick! Punched him out. Give him that Mike Tyson blow. Trapped him in the corner. Frame trapped him, couldn't move. I didn't want that. Cheek pad? Let's give him that Mayweather punch. Out cold, look at him. Out cold! I loot from this person. Anything you find? Bandages, good. Tank top, don't need that for now. Be good. Down for the count. But it sucks that I gotta heal now. Ooh, suppressor's good. Okay, using up all my bandages for now is fine. I'll save one actually, I'll save one. Okay, we're James Bond now. James Bond, boys. Wait, is there a second floor? Oh yeah, there is. I can just go up there. Haven't even finished searching the place yet. Where's the staircase? That's what I want. Oh, here it is. Oh, painkillers. Oops. Oh, here we go. Helmet. Ah, look at this police vest. 45. Perfect. Uzi I'll grab for now. What else do we have here? 9mm. I'll grab a stun grenade just in case. The name's Bond. James Bond. Oh, revolver. I'll keep this. You know what? How much ammo would I get for this? Question is, there's only one bit of ammo for that, so I wouldn't really have much of an advantage. Oh, where are we? Oh, we're in the map. We're in. I can camp for a while. If I can find more 7. Oh, okay. I did. Okay, so you know what? Take this off. Take off the suppressor for now. Remove this. Take this. Grab this guy. Boom. Now we've got the golden gun right here. This is the one we want. Revolver with the silencer is just too strong. We could actually go back downstairs and collect that other piece of ammo. I don't think anyone's gonna come in here anytime soon. Yeah, there you go. Grab that real quick. This gun up close is a disaster. Carrier. Okay, I hear someone coming. So I gotta be careful. Gotta find something that can dispose of them. That. Hinges are good too. Smoke grenades. I'm gonna start baiting people out with these grenades. Bait them out. Throw off my position. Oh, I can use it. 9mm Uzi. I think, is there any way I can get off of here in a safe manner? Probably not. Oh my gosh, red. Red. Somebody. That is me. You hear somebody, yeah. Oh, he's crazy. It's fine, you flash me. Oh! It's all good. Damn. I was trying to aim for his face. Alright, let's keep going. Hold on a second. Excuse me. So my friend's messaging me about the recent voting for Japan. Because I think was it yesterday or was it the week was it Saturday? I can't remember, but there was voting that took place here in Japan, and a lot of young, of course, a lot of young Japanese were out in the voting booths, and I believe Abe was here yesterday. I think yesterday or Saturday, I can't remember, but Abe did come to Akihabara to, I guess, promote himself. And my friend's just kind of telling me that she does not want Abe to win. She actually hates him. So, it's kind of funny. But sadly, I can't vote. But am I really sad? Not really. Whoa, she wrote a lot. I have to actually read this a lot. She wrote a lot of information about the voting. Crazy. She literally wrote me 3 messages online. And like one message is literally like a novel. Well, this is information. This is something I can read on the train. This is like a train conversation. Check this real quick. Alright, let's see where we can go today. Ooh! Okay, so we're gonna go Primorsk, probably? Primorsk? No? Quarry? Okay, Quarry it is. Quarry it is. This place tends to give me some good RNG, and one great thing about it as well is that this is an area where there's a lot of cars. So I'm gonna try my best to grab whatever I can. I'm just gonna scope the environment, see what anything's around. There's nothing around this area. There's one guy going nearby, so I might actually just go to these areas, which is totally okay. There is a car, I believe, up ahead, but I don't know if that's a working vehicle. Could be a broken one. But there's a boat though, which is great. So there is an escape option, which is great. So in case I find myself in harm's way, I could always get out. So that's gonna be the goal again. Game plan: get weapons, kill whoever's in my way, and escape. James Bond style. That's what James Bond does. He eliminates the threats. He makes love to good women, and then all over again. So that's gonna be my new style, James Bond tactic. Run in, get what I need, kill, move out, then we're golden. Okay. Oh. Compressor is good for the handgun, so I'll take that. 8 is good too. In case I find some. Ooh, here we go. Speaking of pistols. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, someone's coming. Oh, I got stuck between the table. I got stuck between the table. I knew he wanted to come in. I was aiming for his face. So again, I gotta work on the aim. I gotta aim for the right place on the body. Because I knew someone was coming in there. Okay. Check out this paperwork real quick. Oh yeah, I always forget. AP server is always slow. I'll just go to the Asia server for now. This only has 10 mags or 10 rounds in the clip. Pretty small. Well, basically, I need to be reloading at like around 2. Or 3, I guess. Gun has pretty decent control. The recoil isn't that bad. I just wish this game gave you more time to practice with the guns. Like if there was an offline community server or something where you can actually just practice using all the guns in the game, you become more efficient that way. Oh. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy on the server for me now. Get down to this warehouse real quick. Too many bodies around me. Everybody's coming. All the bodies. Okay. We'll be fine. If I can get to this little shack over here first. Little garage. Garage. Good. What do we have here? Nothing, nothing. Okay, I'll take a helmet. Feeling the greatest of beginnings. Someone's already popping bullets to my left side, I believe. Yep. Never a good sign. Ooh, he's dead already. That's not a good sign. I don't want to be in this guy's line of sight. Oof, okay. I'm out. Oof. Crazy. This is why I gotta land in like the right spots. I think I landed just way too outside the edge. So what I might, okay, so I gotta think of a different idea now. So if I'm too far away from an area where I can't collect the real goodies, like let's say the plane doesn't fly directly over to the military, I need to be thinking, how long is it gonna take me to fly down than my other opponents, right? I felt like I lost that because everyone else flew faster than me. So therefore, I should probably take the advantage of wherever the plane drops me. If I'm not too close, I'll just drop down. That way I can just be on the ground and I can just take advantage of that situation when it comes. But if I just kind of float my way over there, never a good thing. So even parachuting is something that's important to also consider, you know, practicing and mastering, because that in itself is so pivotal to your overall success in the early game. Because if your parachuting is too slow, then you put yourself at a huge disadvantage going down, and someone who's faster than you can just snipe you from the sky. And it's possible. It's possible to get sniped from the sky. Okay, I want to do some target practice if I can. I'm gonna try and do some bursts. Or auto, and just control the gun. Just trying to aim for the circle. Not bad. There we go. Oh, same place. Or no, different place. This is Primorsk instead. I'll go there. I'll fly straight down. cars around. There's a Jeep nearby. So there is a getaway vehicle. So I'm gonna try and be close to that actually. I'm going to this blue house over here. There's one guy right there, one guy to my left. I don't know where he's going, but I don't care. Well, I should care, but as long as he's not toward this house, we're okay for now. So now that I've got an idea of where to escape, I just gotta collect everything I need. Oh, come on, game, don't lag me. The server definitely is much laggier than the Japan server. Well, I'll grab a pistol. I'll do next to the mag. That's good. Well, that's someone shooting at me? I would certainly hope not. I wouldn't know how you'd shoot me anyway. Okay, but knowing there's someone outside, I have to be very careful. I need to think where I need to go next. Again, I do have an escape car somewhere, but I gotta find it. There's a gunfight happening right up ahead. I see a med kit, which is great. Oof, AK baby. Feed it to me. Oh, I can't pick up any more. Shoot. That kind of sucks, but at least I can get... Ah, oh, damn it. Okay. What do I not need here? What do I not need? Make a decision fast. Do I need this? No. Rid of this. And just get first aid. That's priority. Red dot sight's excellent, but I can't pick it up. Can I equip it though? Yep. Shoot, okay. It's gonna be... Okay. Where's that? Gotta find a bag. A bag would be perfect right now. Any type of bag would do. Oops. Okay, again, I've got to find this escape car. I know where it was. Now I just gotta get there. I'm gonna try and run over this hill. I'm just gonna make my way around without being too much of a target. And then I'm just gonna see if I can pinpoint where I need to go next. Okay, so we're just in the circle, which is fine. Going here also is kind of nice because I can see where people are. Ooh, what a shot. That was nice. Nice headshot. He stopped, I stopped. I should have kept going. That was a nice shot with the Mini 14 though. Let's keep going again. Ooh, right back in. Super fast. This will be my last game for now. And then probably call it a day. Grab some food and then maybe come back later on. Of course, no, I don't. No. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so we go to Pollyanna or Stauber? Where do we stop first? Stauber it is. Wherever the plane drops, I drop. If the second I see eject, I go down, because I want that advantage. Oh yeah. Excellent. That's what I want to see, boy. Whoa, what? What? Huh? I was gonna say what happened there. Who else is coming from the top? No one? Got a red dot. Or a black shirt for now. Find one weapon. Pistol, something. Oh, not a mag. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. For now. We can find something else. It's like the ruins times 2, man. Police Fest 2? Thank you. AK. Is A-okay? I'll take a pistol for now too. Oh no, what am I doing? No! Oh, no, no. This is the better pistol. What am I doing? How dare you do that? Is that a getaway car? Oh, never mind. Bandage. Take that. Okay, I just gotta find a bag. Put my AK. I don't know if anyone's here, but I definitely have the advantage because I dropped first. But anyone who I see, I should get the dibs on. What's this? Flash hider. I'll take that. That's definitely very important. Red dot sight. Micro Uzi. No, don't want that. Well, actually, better than nothing. A good secondary item. Go. Okay. So maybe we can drop that. Oh yeah. SKS. Oh my gosh. And the shoddy. I was gonna say, was that a car? I thought it was a car for a second. Ooh, the scar. I might switch out the AK for this, to be honest with you. Ooh, yeah. SKS. I'll keep this in hand, but the Scar is so much better for me. I love the Scar, man. I gotta reload it. What else can I reload here? Nothing? Flash hider. What do I not need? 9mm? Out. Alright, here we go. Now we're set. Okay, so we got the rounds. This is my favorite gun in the entire game. Scar is so strong. Scar, Mini 14, those are my top weapons. I love using them. And then SKS is actually really strong, if you can find it, which I fortunately did. So, now it's just a matter of staying protected, keeping my head in check. No one came around here, surprisingly. Hold on, let me put the red dot on my... Oh, yeah, put red dot on my Scar. For now, until I find something better for my SKS. Oh, see somebody. Gotta make it fast. Don't give him a chance to even see you. Don't give him a chance to blink. The moment he blinks and he sees you, it's game over. There you go, backpack is great. But he died over there, so I know that I need to get my butt over there. But at the same time, I gotta be very cautious because now I'm giving away. Oh man, that should have been a kill. That should have been a kill too. I should have never given my opponent that opportunity like that. And he was sneaking around. So I need to be a little bit more, how can I say? I need to be a little bit more calm when I shoot. Because it did kind of take me by surprise. So I had to respond quickly. But I think I need to just slow down and just shoot a little bit more carefully. Of course, shoot fast, but shoot accurately. I think I was just, again, I was caught off by surprise, or caught off guard, and that threw off my accuracy a little bit. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna cut this one short for today. Gonna chill out, maybe watch some anime for a bit, and then head out for the day. Because I've been inside all weekend because there's typhoon season here in Japan, so I never had a chance to really go outside and get some fresh air. So I'm gonna just kick back, watch some anime, and then go out for the day. And I'll be back again. I'll be back again on Saturday, actually. So next, or actually, sorry, I'll be back Friday. So I'll see you guys Friday with more PUBG, and look forward to more articles, which I'll be starting again tonight. So be on the lookout for those, and of course follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. We want to keep in touch and get to know what's going on here with Honeys. And of course, for all things gaming, always be sure to keep it locked here on twitch.tv/HoneysGaming. My name again is Nealpha Japan. Thanks so much for stopping by and keeping me company. I'll see you folks next time. Take care.